I was gonna do 3 videos a week, and then as soon as I said it last week, I fell off the edge of a cliff and didn't do one on Sunday. And so I wanted to come back today because I'm feeling a lot more with it today. And what I'm gonna be doing is, I have been meaning to clean out, I have this cupboard where I keep all of my bags, and I've been meaning to clean it out for the longest time because everything's piled up in there. Plus as well, you might be able to see it in the background, and I've even got down here, a lot of the bags that I have, I use them as kind of decorative elements, not all over the house, like not in the sitting room and stuff, that would be really weird, but in the rooms where I kind of get dressed. And also like in here, I film in this room. This is actually a double bedroom, but we don't use it, so I've just turned it into an area for all of this kind of junk to go. And because I film in here, I use the bags as just decorative things, and I quite like doing that, and I rotate them a lot, so bags that I haven't worn in a while, I'll kind of swap around, and it just helps me to remember that they're there, and then makes it easier when I want to go like change up from one bag to another. So I want to rotate everything, clean that cupboard out, and I'm going to clean out as well belts, designer scarves, just a whole load of things. Before I get into that, I've got some things I'm going to show you, but I also just want to really briefly talk about the massive elephant in the room, which is the virus at the moment. And the whole reason why I didn't do a video on Sunday is, quite frankly, just like everyone else, this situation has completely broken me down. I feel okay about it now, and I'll explain to you kind of how I've managed to do that. But I did a video on Friday talking about it that I'm going to link below if you haven't seen it. And I really hope that that video helped you guys as much as you all helped me, because I put that video live and I sat in the office after and I watched the comments come in, and to have you guys support, you was writing me such nice comments, but also writing to each other lovely comments, and seeing those comments and seeing everyone supporting each other was the nicest, most comforting thing. But unfortunately, my positive mindset fell apart on that weekend, and I pretty much spent 2 days in bed, which is not like me at all. I couldn't even force myself to get up. I just felt such bad hopelessness and depression and despair. And I just want to say, for all of the people who are working in the health services across the world, the nurses, the doctors, the people in the UK that have come out of retirement to go back and help, for those of you who are couriers and you're basically risking your health every day to deliver food, people's online orders, to those of you who work in online, or even not online but retail businesses, who are still working to keep businesses going, thank you to all of you. Okay, let's go. I'm going to collect with me some of the bags that are in here. I've got this Chanel bag here, which, mind you though, it's kind of summery. Shall I leave it there? I know some of you are probably like, are you using your bags on quarantine? Actually, I am. I'm enjoying them. This is my very messy DIY desk. I bought my own sewing machine, so I can customise clothes, but I'm thinking as well, I might put this back and then rotate that with something else. Yeah, I think I'll take that. And then this is everything that was in there. I'm gonna put that away as well. I don't think that's got any cards in it, no. Oh, this is really nice, do you know that? This eyeshadow palette. I think I showed you this a while ago. How long ago did I show you this actually? And guess what? I haven't used it because I don't want to ruin it. It's really nice though. Maybe I just should go ahead and use it. Okay, so this. And I was thinking about taking the book tote, but I'm using this loads at the moment still. I never have really stopped, so I'm going to leave that there. And then this is the bag that I'm using at the moment, this one. But I think I'm going to swap this strap onto it, so I might just do that now. And then I'm going to put these two in the cupboard. That's done. So I bought this the other day, and I bought it with the intention of it going really well with this bag, but also with the houndstooth, and I love it on both. This is just the plain black version. This is the current state of affairs. It is such a mess. Look at all of this. And I've got bags like behind here. So the reason why I keep everything in this cupboard, as opposed to having it nicely in the room where I get dressed, is that this is very cool. It's also ventilated in each top corner so that it doesn't get stagnant at all. There's like constant aeration in it. And also I can close the doors. It's really dark. And for me personally, I had one bag years ago that I kept where I used to live ages ago, in a wardrobe and the wall of the wardrobe backed onto the shower and the bag got mouldy. And I learnt my lesson with that. So this is now where I keep everything that you can see there, but it is a case of like all of the carrier bags. I just kind of like shove, God, they're all falling out now, put down there. And up here, I need to find all of this. This is where I keep all my bag polishes, and I am going to be doing a video very soon on how to restore bags. And I'm actually going to take a Dior wallet. I'm going to draw on it with biro, and I'm going to show you how to get the biro off. It's possible. So yeah, let's start clearing this out, and I'll show you what I've got in it as we go. So one of the things that I do is the dust bags in this cupboard. This is just a really old clothing rack, sorry, really old set of shelves that I got from IKEA ages ago, and we had it in an old house that we lived in ages ago, and then when we moved it didn't really go, and I ended up putting it in this cupboard, and I was like, oh, the bags can go there. So that's where this is from. But what I like to do is with the dust bags, I line the bottom of each shelf, just kind of like that. Main reason, again, is learning from experience. I had somewhere, I've got a patents bag, and it sometimes, if it's been in here a while, I took it off once and it kind of like, it didn't stick, but do you know what I mean? It just, that stops it happening. So that's why I do that. This is a really sweet bag. This is from Aspinall of London. I love the way it looks. So I'm gonna put that in. My favorite bag, which is the Loewe bunny bag. Do you know, I think about it, and although it's a really weird time right now with the whole thing going on, like with the virus, I don't know, I got thinking earlier, I was actually talking to a friend of mine about it, and I was thinking, how can we look at this from a positive point of view? And I know it's really difficult, but one of the things that I really thought is that how many times in our lives are we ever going to have a time like this where we are forced to not be able to do anything? I mean, can you imagine how much we could all get done in this time? New businesses, or working on ourselves, or doing things that we've always wanted to do, learning a new language or stuff like that. So I'm trying really, really hard to use this as like a kind of like a gift, I guess. I'm trying to use it as I have always wanted. There are things I've always wanted to do, including cleaning this stupid cupboard out that I have never got the time to do. So for anyone who's feeling just weird at the moment, I really think, I don't know, I know it's really difficult. Some days I'm really upbeat about it and other days I'm not, but try and see it as a good thing. Grab hold of it and use it for all the things you've always wanted to do. I'm gonna put in there this, which is my mini Lady Dior. I love this bag. Well, I really like all of my bags. Let me just put that in there. But this is one of my favorites. I'll probably sometime soon rotate this out and put this in my room as well, because that's the kind of thing I use more in summer. So I'm gonna put that there. Probably another bag as well that I'm gonna at some point rotate. I think the light here is really weird, isn't it? But it's this is a Valentino bag. Surprisingly roomy, but I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take the chain off this, and then store the chain inside the bag. Yves Saint Laurent, I'm gonna put this in here. Oh, I've got another one here. This is by LME. I have got a lot of bags in my collection that are not designer brands, like they're not big designer brands, and I love these bags for days where I don't want to go out with something really expensive. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm thinking maybe I might put all of these types of bags together in one of the compartments so that they're easier to kind of see. So this is an Aspinall bag, which I use for work a lot. This is like my work handbag. And I have a laptop bag, which if I'm using the laptop bag, I generally don't take that with me because the laptop bag fits everything else in it that I would need. But I either use that or I have another bag, which I'll show you in a second when I can find it. Oh yeah, okay. Here it is. This is the other bag. Is there anything in here? No. This is the other bag that I use on weekends, a lot for work, a lot for travel. And let me zip it up. This is my SENREVE bag. I've got two of these. One they gave me, this one I bought. And I'm just gonna put this, do this up. I try and look through all of the bags before I put them away because I've got a habit of leaving lipsticks and stuff in them, and then I'm like, where's that lipstick gone? And it's in a bag and has been in here for ages. So let's make this section for flat bags. I'm gonna put this bag, which is a Chanel tweed bag, there as well. And then I'm sure I just had another one. Oh yeah, Valentino. In this small section as well, I'm gonna put this, which is the Cocoa top handle in the mini size. See, the thing is, I'm missing a load of bags. I've got is it around here? No. I've got a couple of Coach bags and I've got a Gucci, you know, the mini bucket bag. I've got that. I feel like I've got some other stuff that I can't find here. This is the strap that came with the Dior matte Lady Dior, and you know how much I don't like their straps. Like, look at this. Here's another one. Don't you think the Dior straps just look like they've gone, oh, we made the bag and we've got an offcut and we'll just make you a rubbish handle. Then I'm going to put these two bags in together because they're both flat bags with top handle, and ideally I would like to put this in with the flat bags, but I can't get it to fit, so I might have to put all of these together. Okay, recap, this is how we're looking. Everything is a lot tidier and in a lot better order. I ended up moving these two over here because I just want to be able to look at that. I love that case. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on and try and find, locate and put back here all of my small leather goods, kind of like wallets and things like that. Just found this that I bought years ago. It's one of these, you know, like the Ladray key charms, and it's a Hello Kitty one. I'm actually going to crack this out and use this. You can wear it as a bracelet, or I feel like, no, it must be a bracelet, mustn't it? You might be able to put that on a bag, possibly. And look, she has a teapot, and these are macaroons up here. I'm going to leave that out because I'm gonna use that. Now, I really wanted to also tidy up my scarves. Now in one of my wardrobes, I keep all of my scarves there, and they've been in a bit of a mess for a while. They were just kind of like chucked on the top, and I've got all of these drawers underneath, and some of the drawers I don't use at all. Others of the drawers have got like 2 of David's socks in and nothing else. And I'm thinking during this time of having a little bit of time on my hands, I'm going to use this time to kind of work on things like this, things that I've wanted to do but I haven't had the time to. So these are some of the scarves that I've got. Actually a lot of them are really old. Do you know that? There's like a grey Moschino one that I bought all the way back in 2005, and I got it from House of Fraser when, I don't even know if House of Fraser still sells that brand, but it used to at the time. Now the other drawer that has needed attention for a long time is this one. So we had like fitted wardrobes and stuff put in a while ago, and it's really made a big difference. And like one of the ones like this kind of, so I've got a bench, you can sit on this, and it's got a drawer underneath it, and this is where I keep my belts, gloves, silk scarves. That's where all of that kind of thing goes. And because I'm in and out of this drawer quite a lot, I'll like grab a belt, I'll wear it, and then at the end of the day I won't necessarily fold it and put it back in again. You know what it's like over the course of time. So I just wanted to reorder all of this. And one thing I've really liked about I guess, you know how I was saying earlier, I'm really trying to look at the positives of this situation. And it is very challenging, and it is really difficult to keep looking at the positives, because I had so many of you saying the same thing, that one minute you're angry, the next minute you're crying, the next minute you're like, oh no, I can do this, I can get through it, and then the next minute you're back to angry again, and it all starts again. And that's really what I'm like at the moment, but I'm really trying to keep myself really busy. I really hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone's healthy and well, and I'll see you in the next video.